Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be going over a new piece of backpacking gear that I got a few months ago, and I'm just now able to get outside and get it set up and make a video about it. So what I got was the Featherstone Backbone 2-person trekking pole tent. I seen this tent several months ago on YouTube, and I thought it was just the coolest thing. And it was out of stock forever. And finally, before Christmas, I think it was back in November, it finally came into stock. And I got that thing just as soon as I can. I have set it up one time, so I didn't want to do it the first time on video. But it does come with the tent, all your guidelines for, if it's windy and you need to put those out. And it does come with tent stakes. It comes with the Groundhog Minis. Now, I didn't use those. I used my Groundhog tent stakes, the full size ones. I like those better. So, but let's get outside and let's get this thing set up, and I'll show you what it looks like and kind of what I've done a little different with it as far as setting it up. All right, so we're outside now. Let's get this thing set up. It does come with a little bag for your tent stakes. We got the four corners done. So I'm gonna get my pole ready. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I've done this. I put the dang thing on down upside down. Well, that was dumb. Let's try this again. Okay, so this is the tent all set up. It is a 2-person tent. It comes in at a little over, just a hair over 2 pounds, which is not bad for a trekking pole tent. It does have 2 vestibules on it. I'll get those out in just a minute. Show you what it looks like with that on, or that pulled out. It does have 2 doors, one on each side. And it comes with, like I said, it comes with all the guy outlines in case like windy days. And there's one on each side around about this area. So you got 4 more lines that you can put out for wind. All right, let's put up the vestibules and you can see what it looks like with those out. Okay, here's what it looks like with the vestibules out. This thing's really neat because you have your, get back here. So you have your line that holds up the tent, okay? That stakes down by itself. Then, now here, for your door, here's one side door, there's the other side door. You take this piece, which is metal, it's not plastic, you put the 2 loops in it, and then you follow it down and you stake it in right here. I think it's pretty neat. And then the same thing on the other side. Let's see, there's that little piece right there, all metal, no plastic. Pretty neat. Okay, so this tent, you'll notice that the foot area stands straight up. And that's because they have this piece, feels like an aluminum piece or carbon fiber uh, tubing in there for the structure of it. Now here's what I think is weird. It comes out like a triangle, and then it has this little metal ring right here. I guess you're supposed to use your tent stake on that metal ring, but I didn't like that. So I just took some paracord and tied on there, and I loop it around my tent stake. That way there's no chance of that coming off while you're at camp at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to sleep and the wind picks up. And next thing you know, you're being blown all around because your tent uh, is not staked down anymore. So I kind of changed that up, and I've done that with all the corners. Here's that one, and I've done it with the other 2 corners. So that was the only thing that I kind of thought was sort of weird about the tent. But other than that, I mean, you got adjustments for tension on all corners. Then this thing right here, it adjusts. And that thing that holds out your vestibule area, it all adjusts. So it's got plenty of adjustments on here. All right, so let me get this door rolled up and then we'll look at the inside. All right, so we're on the inside of the tent now. The inside of the tent, like I said, this is a 2-person tent, not a 1-person. So don't be saying in the comments, that doesn't look like a 1-person tent. It's because it's not a 1-person. It is a 2-person tent. It is wide enough to put 2, I think the regular blow up air mattresses in here. Now, if you get the wide ones, I don't think you'll be able to put the wide ones in here. So just be aware of that. It's got big pockets on each side. There's that one. And then you got these little hooks up in the corner. And until recently, I never even thought about taking a piece of string and tying it up there and then coming across here and tying it up to this one. And you can take and like hang up your socks, or if you have a little light that you can hang up in here for during the nighttime. I had never thought about that. I thought that was just the neatest idea. So let me lay down in this thing, and just to kind of, I'm 6 foot tall, okay, and I have plenty of room down at the foot, and I have plenty of room up at my head. I'm not touching down at my feet, and I'm not touching up at my head. So it has plenty of room if you are tall. And if you're even taller, then you could probably take and lay from corner to corner and give it even more room. And so sitting up, again, I am 6 foot tall, and my head is probably, let's see if I can turn this, let me turn this thing around. So my head is, that's probably a good 6 to 8 inches from my head hitting the top. So it's plenty of room to sit up in here, change your clothes, go through your gear. I'm the type of person I like to be, I want my gear in my tent. I don't want my gear sitting outside in the middle of the night for some crazy person to come up and steal, if that would ever happen, but or animals get into it and drag it off and rip your stuff to pieces because I accidentally left an empty Snickers wrapper in the bottom of my backpack. You know what I mean? So I like to have my gear in my tent with me. I have never left a Snickers wrapper in my backpack, I can promise you that. But yeah, I can't wait to use this tent. I have not camped in it yet, but I'm excited to camp in it. It seems like good quality. I've never ordered anything from Featherstone before, so this is my first time. And all the reviews that I have seen on YouTube, there's not a whole ton of videos about this tent. Um, but from what I have seen and the people that have used it really like this tent. So I'm excited to get to use it coming up in April of this year. I'm actually going to be going to South Carolina and hiking the Foothills Trail. So if you're interested in that, comment down below. I am looking for somebody to go with. I know there's going to be plenty of people out on trail, but if anybody's interested in going, just let me know, and maybe we can get together and talk and figure out the dates and stuff like that. So just let me know on that. But this is a good tent if you're interested in it. Go check it out. They do have a one-person version. The price of this tent, I think with tax and all, it was like $180, something like that. A very good price. So if you're just getting into backpacking, or if you've been into backpacking for a little while and you have a freestanding tent and you are thinking about changing to a trekking pole tent to save some weight, or have a tent that's a little bit bigger and save some weight, go check out this tent. I mean, it's a really nice tent. Even if you're a person that likes to have just a small little bitty one-person tent or a two-person tent, I'm telling you, this tent is plenty big enough for one person with all of your gear and to be able to sleep comfortable. It's even comfortable for enough for two people to sleep in. But now if you do two people, you're not going to get all of your gear and your persons in this tent. It would be pretty crowded if you done that. You'd have to put your pack and stuff up underneath the vestibule or something like that. But for one person, uh, plenty of room. Plenty of room. The zippers are really nice on it. Uh, just a really nice tent. So check it out. Uh, I hope you like this video. Please hit like and subscribe if you want to my channel. Go check out my other videos. I don't have a ton, but I do have some other videos on there. And I hope you have a good day. We'll see you later.